Yeah, Robyn, I'm getting to come teach at your conference again this year. I'm so looking forward to it. Hey, can you tell us the evolution of this? I think you were doing it in Texas and now you're doing it in Colorado. Can you give us the evolution of the conference?
Yeah, back in 2012, Juliana had this idea to give modular training. She had been with some different instructors and she found, I mean, back then it was, if we went to a class, we were the only women in that class, like hard stop. There were
Right.
so few women training at more, not even advanced, but just in certain circles. And so we thought if we can get these women to a place where these instructors will come and give them 3 hours so that they can understand it's not scary. You can do it. Here's the gear you need. Here's the way the line is run. Just a little bit of knowledge, kind of a sizzle reel, advertisement of what this class with someone like Tom Givens or Masada Ayub or Adam Winch, what that might be like, and how it's not intimidating. And so we had our first conference. It sold out with 100 women. We were so excited to get 100 women, and it was in just outside of Waco, Texas. And then we moved it a couple years later to a different venue in Texas, and then we moved it a couple years later to another venue because we grew, and then yeah, we outgrew all the ranges in Texas, and so we met Walt at a SHOT Show. Lanny Barnes introduced us to Walt Prue, and he said, "You need to come check out Cameo." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Colorado, it's so far. How are we going to get our stuff there?" I'm thinking like logistics, how many trailers is that going to take? And he's like, "Well, just come out and see it." And so we flew out there like week after SHOT Show. We just met him. We flew out there and looked at it, and we're like, "Okay, yeah."
Isn't it the most beautiful place in the world? And it's perfect for that huge amount of ladies to go to.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was so impressed the first year, the second year I taught there, how huge that was for you guys. I mean, just a massive complex. And you guys take up the entire place. I mean, it's one of the largest footprint ranges in America, and you're taking up every square foot.
Yeah, we have 61 training sessions simultaneously happening. So 61 training areas of
Wow.
classes going on at the same time. So Walt is very gracious, but it's not just Walt. It goes beyond. I mean, it is so much because of Walt. Because when you go to that facility and you work at a facility that is loved and designed and managed by a shooter, it makes a difference. Like you can tell when you do this all the time and you go to ranges all the time, like we do. When you walk into a facility that is the out of the brain of a shooter who's passionate about what we do, it makes a difference. And so right away we could tell. And so yeah, it allows us to do long range and clays and pistols and rifles and everything in between. It's pretty incredible. And not just Walt, but his whole team that's there. Then they have a whole bunch of volunteers that are there. All the guys that shoot there regularly, they're IDPA
Yeah.
guys and everything. They come out in RSO for our event. So it's really all hands on deck for that whole community. It's just so amazing for a girl and again we've like I said we've had our conference at different places around Texas, and when we went to Cameo, not just the range but the whole community, the whole
Yeah.
city of Grand Junction welcomed us. They turned the whole airport into a girl and a gun. They
Right.
put up signs all throughout the airport. It's
Really?
insane how that whole community has embraced us, and they love having the gun girls there. So